Lukas used to have the worst garden that you could have seen.
Could have seen.
So he decided to get his fingers green.
His fingers green.
So he made a brand new series to stop all the questions and the queries. Is his garden good or bad? Well, it's the best damn one that he has ever had.
Lucas's back garden.
He does some seeding.
Lucas's back garden.
And some weeding.
Lucas's back garden.
The best thing is when the insects go in the compost bin and do their biz.
Lucas's back garden.
Now, of course, last week disaster struck when obviously I had a guest on the series, and you know, I thought I'd started to cope with the spontaneous rotary wrist syndrome, but you know, obviously not, as I hit a guest, and that was really disastrous for me and the show. So I've decided, I've heard from a little birdie, well, obviously I'm not Dr. Dolittle, but I've heard from somebody that there's someone up here, up on the Orme, who knows how to find a cure. So that's what I'm hoping to find now, but not quite sure whereabouts this person lives, but hoping to find him soon.
Ernest Gulbis let you take a peek at different creatures every week. A lot of time he has spent for Ernest Gulbis's weekly segment. Hello and welcome to Ernest Gulbis's weekly segment. Yes, basically we look at different creatures that I have managed to find in and around the garden, and I've made this special visual digital video recordy thing disc, and it's got all the clips on it. So this week, let's see what creature it is. Let's have a look. Yes, right. Just loading. Takes a bit of time, doesn't it? Okay, so chapter 1. Don't know if you can see it. Now then, the first creature of this week is it's a fox. A fox. Just got a bit of a technical hitch here. Sorry about this. Okay, seems to be struggling a bit. Okay. Oh, here it is. You can now see a little fox in the garden. I'll zoom in so you can see. Right, there we are. Don't really want to hear the talking, so I'll mute that. Right, so, so a fox. Right, what? I don't know what to say. I promise you that was a fox, not a DVD video, as it says there. I've got a bit of a joke. I found it on the internet. Yes, that's right. And this is the joke. What's the difference between a dog and a fox? About 5 drinks. I don't really get that one. Don't really get that one. But there we are. So creature this week is a fox, which I guarantee was on this DVD. See you next week, and bye. Okay. For Ernest Gulbis' weekly segment. Now it's time for a song now. Pretty much since the beginning of time, all songs have been about exactly the same thing. But now it's 2012 and, let's be honest, there are more important things at hand. And this is why I've written this song, and it means a lot to me. Hopefully it means a lot to you at home as well. And it's called Being Green is More Important Than Love. They should be in recycling. And then I had an epiphany and realised romance wasn't for me. I gave my pen and paper a shove because I realised that being green is more important than love. There are more important things you should be thinking of. I said being green is more important than love. There are more important things you should be thinking of. A beautiful girl asked me on a date, and man, she was really hot. But 'cause I rushed out to be with her, I didn't rinse my yogurt pot. So because of global warming, ice and snow will cease to be, which is quite ironic because the yogurt was ski. Refrain from copulation, slow down overpopulation. Don't leave your relationship on standby. Avoid being accosted by making sure waste is composted, and I will tell you why. Because being green is more important than love. There are more important things you should be thinking of. I said being green is more important than love. There are more important things you should be thinking of. Distracted with her, trying to be a player, when I should have been worrying about the hole in the ozone layer. In the winter we snuggled together, on her I did doze. But once she put on the central heating instead of a coat, try keeping fit and sprightly, put out the boxes fortnightly, separate the paper from the tin. No need to be pedantic, just make an effort to be less romantic. Forgive me, Lord, for I have been. Oh, being green is more important than love. There are more important things you should be thinking of. I said being green is more important than love. There are more important things you should be thinking of. Just get your marriage annulled and your roof solar panelled. Doesn't matter if you are alike. Don't let your dedication slip. Pull the plug on your relationship. Tell her to get on her bike. Instead of driving, less carbon emissions. No need to make a spectacle. Just dump her in the right receptacle. I know it sounds mean, don't want to be boo-hooing it. Just turn the lights off when you're doing it. It's more important to be green.
Lukas used to have the worst garden that you could have seen.
Could have seen.
So he decided to get his fingers green.
His fingers green.
So he made a brand new series to stop all the questions and the queries. Is his garden good or bad? Well, it's the best damn one that he has ever had.
Lucas's back garden.
He does some seeding
Lucas's back garden.
and some weeding.
Lucas's back garden.
The best thing is when the insects go in the compost bin and do their biz.
Lucas's back garden.